Now, I've been involved in this conflict for nearly 3 decades, and it's a very sobering thought to see that your whole life, as your whole adult life, has passed before your eyes, and you have focused on the minutia of the minutia of the minutia of this tiny pinprick on the world's map, the total populations of which on both sides could probably fit in 3 housing projects on 1 block in Beijing. The buildings are very tall there, I'm told. And it's kind of painful when I pick up, as I do, a book by Chris Hedges, and I see the range and depth of his reading. He has scanned the full breadth and depth of human knowledge. And all I do is look around in my apartment, and I see hundreds of thousands of pages and human rights reports on this one little tiny pinprick on the world's map. And sometimes I despair. I do. I wonder, was it really worth it? The other day, I discovered a whole new pile of human rights reports, which I don't even remember reading, but I know I read because they're all underlined. I took them to my garbage pail, and I just threw them all in the garbage to be recycled. I thought to myself, you know what, Norm? You just threw out a year of your life. That was about a year of your life. But now I think there is a possibility. We can resolve the conflict. What Professor Edward Said, the late Edward Said, what he called, quoting the Caribbean poet Aimé Césaire, he said, there's room for everyone at that rendezvous of victory. There's room for everyone at that rendezvous of victory. Kind of like that line, because when we think of victory, we think of victor and vanquished, winner and loser. But no, Professor Said quoted the line, there's room for everyone. Just be fair. Just be reasonable. If you're fair, if you're reasonable, there's room for you. If you're Jewish, Israeli, Palestinian, Christian, Muslim, there's room for you at the rendezvous of victory. Now, I'm determined. I'm determined to get to that rendezvous of victory. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I'm finding it more and more difficult to jog. When I see the people from the Senior Citizen Center walking on the boardwalk at a faster pace than my alleged jog, I know my jogging days are coming to an end. I don't know if I'm going to be walking to that rendezvous of victory. Maybe I'll need a cane. Maybe I'll need a wheelchair. And maybe it's going to be on a stretcher with life supports. But I'm determined to get there. There's one qualification, and it's not a rhetorical flourish. I can't get there unless everybody here is there with me. The one good thing that came from the Obama presidency, the one good thing that came of it, is it disabused everyone of the illusion that you're going to get anything from people on high. Either either we do it on our own, or it ain't gonna happen. Speaking here as a resolute atheist, I say, God helps those who help themselves. So, I'm still committed. I hope to see all of you, and I mean all of you, at that rendezvous of victory. Thank you.